Hey everybody, remember to like this video and subscribe to my channel. This review is about The Chi season 3 episode 6. Woo woo woo. Okay, so it starts off with Keisha drawing a birthday card for Kevin. So now he got handcuffs and everything. She done messed up, last week when she escaped. So now he got her handcuffed and everything. So she drawing the little card, and at some point he tells her a story about some girl named Sophia he liked in school that didn't like him, and she ended up dating this football player. To make a long story short, after that she was screwing everybody. She ended up being a hoe and had babies and got fat and was on welfare. He couldn't save her. And Keisha reminded him of her. They both was pretty with the pretty hair, and he used to always daydream about, combing in the other girl hair. So I guess that's why we see him always brushing the Keisha hair. Then he told Keisha he gonna save her though. And he started cutting, I don't know if at this point he was cutting her hair, but at some point he started cutting all her hair off. But in the midst of that, he gets a knock at the door. Guess who it is? It's Ronnie. So Ronnie knocked on the door, asks, tell him he heard some screaming, sound like it was coming from his place. He tells Ronnie that, he heard that too, but it was coming from across the street somewhere. His wife heard it. So Ronnie, I guess he was trying to think quick, so he was like, well, can I use your restroom? And eventually, at first he said no. Then Ronnie, tried to make the man feel sorry for him, showing that he was homeless and this, that, and the third. But my thing is, I wouldn't let no homeless person use my bathroom like that. That'd been more reason for me to say no. So he let him in. He go in, he looking around, being nosy. He go upstairs. Not sure if he actually used the restroom, but he was in the bathroom. And Keisha was listening. She could hear somebody walking around in the house. So, oh boy, he went and started turning the TV up while Ronnie was in the restroom. So when he did that, at the same time, Keisha started screaming help. So Ronnie heard something when he got downstairs. The teapot was going off. So when the teapot was going off, he thought he was hearing stuff, so he left. So I'm pretty sure he gonna come back though. So that's what happened with, Keisha. Then a boy go back and tell her he heard her screaming or whatever. And I think it was at that point he started cutting her hair. I don't know. But yeah, that was the story of why he kidnapped her. So then we go to Sister on Ronnie. I'm gonna go by character. Ronnie, he goes pick up his granny from the home and take her out that night. He take her to some club she said she used to work at, and then everybody was interested because she was an OG with old stories. And they sat there listening to old stories, and then I think it was a strip club now. And she saw them pings and got excited. She asked Ronnie, you got some ones on you? And because she wanted the tip. So that was funny. But then when he got her back to her room, she got in the bed, said she was cold. He came back to put cover on her, but looked like she died. I'm not certain. It was weird. That was a weird scene. So he started crying. So I'm not sure if she died or if she did. That was strange. And it was quick. So that was Ronnie. So then it's Kevin's birthday. Kevin, he goes on a date with the little girlfriend, little sister soldier. So they're at the skating ring. She called her friends to come over. He called Jake, but nobody shows up. Cause his mama done planned him a surprise party. So Papa was to go get the cake. He went and got the cake. The cake, they spelled his name wrong. He told him to fix it. They gave him the cake back. They done scratched out some of the letters. Cake look a mess. So him and his girlfriend, Taisha, they was walking, holding hands, trying to hold the cake, and Papa dropped the cake. And he was like, I knew I couldn't hold your hand and that cake at the same time, but your hand felt better, so foot that cake. Basically, that's what he said. So then Kevin, at the skating ring, little homegirls pop up. And they talking about how his sister missing and been missing for a while. He get mad. Say, I'm not understanding why he get mad because people know his sister missing. The more people know she missing, if they seen her somewhere she wasn't supposed to be, coincidentally, they could help. So I don't know why he trying to keep Keisha missing a secret. That is so weird to me. And he had the nerve enough to be mad about it. He got mad at the old girl. So he was mad, he wanted to leave, whatever. So she took him to go get pancakes. Because that's his thing every year. He get pancakes. And I know at the beginning they showed Keisha thinking about when he was over the years, how she would always take him to get pancakes. And then she gave him a photo album one year, I think last year, some with all his pictures from all his birthdays. And then another thing, her captor let her call Kevin, I guess, to hear his voice for his birthday. She couldn't say nothing. She was just listening. But, yeah, Kevin was crazy. So, Kevin texts, what's the little partner? Jake. Jake never responded. Drake over there with Trig trying to figure out if Reggie left some money. Because Reggie told Trig he had some money hid. So Jake's still skeptical about why Trig left and they never come back, and he thought he was dead. He got in his feelings, so they had their little back and forth. But eventually they find the money. One of Dido people was trailing them. Trig beat him with a pole. Like, he tried to come in the building where they was at when they found the money. They hid. When he came in, he just beat him down and he was unconscious or whatever. So he found the 50,000 Reg had hid in the building. And then he was asking Jake, Jake was started giving him this kickback. He was telling him, well, Dido killed Reggie, and if you don't want to come stay with me, let me know before I spend all this money trying to get you. So, yeah, Jake trying to figure, he torn right now. So then Dido, they showed this lady on TV talking about how she endorsing, Lena, because I don't know her character name, that's running for mayor. She endorsing her because the other candidate is no good and he only look out for himself, and basically she know because she his mama. And it's the show Candy saying shit can't stand that bitch. So long story short, Candy goes, bribed the mom and was like, don't do no more interviews. And she was like, you know what, let me tell you something. That dyke didn't call me, I called her, basically letting her know, hey, I just don't like, his ass running for mayor. She gonna make a good mayor. So he had issues with his mama. He said she has mental illness. So he gave a press conference saying she had mental illness and he used it to his advantage. Because saying the black neighborhoods that they don't, treat mental illness like they should, this, and the third. So then we go back to Kevin. Old girl took him to get the pancakes. She done bought him an iPad or something. He mad because she told him she didn't want to tell her friends about his sister. So he mad, he stormed off. He get home, they had a little surprise party, whatever. It go off, without any, it was good. Oh, yeah. I knew I was forgetting somebody, Emmett. Emmett following Maisha around, while she do her little rounds with her little weed business. She's still trying to get her license. She go to some place and he see what she's spending, on the amount she getting. He telling them they need to give her a discount. See, that's what's wrong with people. Always want discounts. Can't nobody stay open, always giving people discounts. Certain stuff you shouldn't be getting no discount on. So he wanted to see the owner. The owner turns out to be Brandon Cousin. Remember Brandon Cousin that sold the weed? Him. So they had a little meeting or whatever. I'm just over him right now. So yeah, they have another little part where they go see this psychic woman, but she try to play dumb. Like she don't have no money for, to buy nothing, and she been sick, and she don't want to borrow nothing because, she don't want to owe nobody. Basically, she just wanted something for free. And then she told me she'd just get them a free reading. But the Shy Side kind of seemed like a little filler episode, too. Let me know if I missed something. Yeah, this was the week of the fillers, but it was good. I got to see Keisha. We got to see what was wrong with old boy. They kidnapped her. And, yep, that was pretty much it. The Shy Woo episode 6, season 3. Tell me what you think. Like this video and subscribe to my channel. And we'll be back next week.